The thing I like about the Ninja Combi is the ability to cook a grain and a protein and maybe some vegetables all at the same time in the same device. It's a very efficient, economical way to cook. I really love this thing. It is so versatile. And tonight we're gonna do a simple meal that's gonna come out just amazing. And it's one of my favorites. It's just chicken and rice, but we're gonna spice it up a little bit. So stick with me. Here we go. Start off with 6 bone-in, skin-on. If you can find the skinless, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna just take the skin off of these, just right off the top of them like this. Just gonna pull off what I can. And not worry too much about the rest. I just want the bulk of it off of the top there. And if I had boneless, skinless, that's what I would have used. But sometimes in the kitchen, you know, you just use what you got.
A few moments later.
That looks pretty good. We're gonna start with 6 of those. Let's go ahead and get level 1 ready. Level 1 in the Combi is the lower one, so it's the big pan here. So we're gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of canola oil. 1, 2. Okay, that's good. 2 cups of your favorite frozen peas and carrots. This is mine. I think it's a whole bag, yeah. 1 bag, 12 ounces is 2 cups. Your favorite rice pilaf in a box. I'm using Rice-A-Roni because I've used it before. It's really good. We're gonna put both boxes. These boxes are 7.2 ounces. We're gonna add both boxes. So we're basically making rice, peas, and carrots in the bottom. And we'll be cooking the chicken on the top. Save your packets, we're gonna need them. Add your packets. We're gonna stir all this up, and then we're gonna get some liquid in it to dissolve all this. Okay, just break up the little chunks. Give it a little stir. Mix everything in good. And we'll stir it again when we get the water in. We're gonna need 3.5 cups of water. 2, 3.5. Wooden spoon. Stir everything around. Get all that spice packet completely dissolved. Mix everything up nice. And that is level 1. Go ahead and slide level 1 into position. There's nothing you need to do with it right now. Let's go ahead and get level 2 ready. Level 2, we'll be using the baking tray. The baking tray, not the bacon tray, the baking tray, although you could put bacon on it. All right, let's get this chicken ready to go on the tray. For that, we're gonna need a large bowl. All the level 2 ingredients are gonna go in here first. So that would be the chicken. Can of your favorite cream of mushroom. I'm using the low sodium. Just trying to cut back on sodium the best we can. Next time you're in the store and you're looking at a can of soup or something, check out the sodium content, and you'll probably buy the low sodium too. It's really high. So this is the basis for our gravy, I'm going to call it here. So 1 can of soup, a little bit of garlic powder to taste, About a teaspoon. Teaspoon to a tablespoon. A little salt and pepper. Now, of course, I'm going to mix all this, just dumping it in the bowl for now. Looks good. You know what I'm using, guys. Get a couple teaspoons of cornstarch. We're going to thicken things up a little bit. And if you got them, if you can find them, baby bellas. We're going to slice these up real quick, and we're going to throw those in. But first, I'm going to mix this up. I think I'm going to put the mushrooms, the slices in right near the end. So I'm going to mix all this up and get myself cleaned up first. And that's that. So let's get all the chicken all combined with all of those ingredients. So we're going to mix until we can't really see that cornstarch anymore. Just mix it up. No better way than right there in your hand, I'm afraid. Go down to the bottom, scoop it up and around, mix the chickens up a little bit. Oh yeah, they are good and covered, good and covered. Now we get some of those good baby bellas thrown in there with them. About 6 ounces of baby bellas. You can buy these already sliced. Couldn't find them myself, so I figured how hard is it to slice a mushroom? Not very hard. Slice them any way you want them. I like them just a little thick. Baby bellas have a good texture to them. It's almost, some people use them for a substitute, for meat even sometimes. So when I bite into these, I want to know it. I like to taste it. I think this is a main part of this dish. If you can't find the baby's bellas, you know, you can just use some white mushrooms or something. But obviously these are going to have a better flavor. Drop those mushrooms right in. Give it one final mix, and then we're going to lay it out on the baking tray. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get the mushroom soup on the baby bellas. I want to get some liquid on them so they don't just start to burn on me. That looks good. And lay everything out. And I'm going to get that spoon back out again, and we want to get every drop of soup out of here. We want to make this as creamy and gravy-like as we can. And that cornstarch will activate when it starts to cook, thicken everything up real nice for us. Okay, it's time for the next level, which slides right there. And let's talk about how we're going to cook this. We're going to use combi meals, so we'll need to move our lever to the top. The top lever gives us everything on this side. The down gives us everything on that side. We don't want anything over there. So this is basically all steam right here. We want combi meals, which is the default, like 375 on the temperature and 17 minutes on the time. And let me explain how this is going to work for you. Let's get the camera a little closer. So what's going to happen is for the first 5, 6, whatever minutes, that's going to basically boil the water in the bottom to create steam. So the whole thing is going to get steamed up. Then it's going to actually start to cook. But all you got to do is push the go button. These dotted lines mean preheat. So it's preheating, meaning it's going to create steam. Once the steam starts, it's going to do its thing, 3 or 5 minutes, it's going to stop. And then start cooking the elements. Well, this element will already be on, then it'll turn on the top element as well. And that's it. Please make sure, if you're using bone-in, that they are 100% completely thawed. Use a thermometer take it in and hit the bone and make sure they're refrigerated temperature. Don't leave your meat on the counter to thaw it, guys. That's bad. Always thaw in the refrigerator, even if it takes all night long. Anyway, we'll see you back here in, I don't know, about 25 minutes or so, and the whole thing is finished, and we'll give it a taste. Well, here we go. Got a little chicken and mushroom on this one. It's very hot. Man, that's cooked good. The rice pilaf, let's make sure it's good and fluffy. It is. Well, there you go. A very easy way to cook a full meal in the same device at the same time. That was so easy, so good. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any variations to it, put those in the comments. Let me know, and maybe I'll give that a try too. And thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon on the next video.